Could this be bad news? Check engine light is back on. Alright, so what's going on, y'all? Y'all can see this is another, pretty much the same routine again. Grocery shopping. This time I have a lot more groceries. But my check engine light, as you can see, is back on my 300 and something thousand miles Honda CRV. I will say that I have been absolutely, no, I won't say I've been punishing the car, because this is what I normally do with it. But I started doing a lot of loading and hauling with the vehicle. So I'm not gonna act like I was normally driving the vehicle, and it the check engine light came on. I'm not gonna pretty much saying, oh, I was just driving around. I think that had I just normally drive the vehicle and not really like put it on the extreme stress, I would have probably had more time without the check engine light. But this is the purpose of me keeping this vehicle, is to do what I'm doing. All right, so just a follow-up to anybody that's not familiar with the what happened. Just a rundown. I had a what I assumed to be a head gasket problem. I poured I'll screenshot and put the product that I use inside the radiator, and my head gasket problems completely went away. My check engine light, once I cleared it, I've been driving this thing now for, I want to say, about a month and a half. Not particular. I had so much going on. I'm not sure, but this morning while I was driving, my check engine light came back on, and yesterday I was hauling firewood, a lot of firewood. All right, y'all. So as you can see, I am stacked and packed with firewood. I have all the big heavy duty pieces at the bottom, and do some small ones up on top. You can see this thing here is completely squatted. And I noticed when I initially put the firewood in, everything was great. I was doing a follow-up video, and all that, bragging how the vehicle, the head gasket held up and all that stuff. But in between yesterday and today, after I got the firewood home and I had the vehicle just running while I was unloading, I noticed that the temperature gauge went a little bit on the higher mark of the F. Where the F is, you see, it has them 3 stripes that go across. So starting from the bottom, it went a little bit right up to the higher mark while I was idling. So I thought that maybe I had low coolant or a bubble in the system. So I've been trying to just check on that once the car sits overnight and stuff, just to make sure that there wasn't no bubble in the system and all that stuff. But lo and behold, out running my errands, grocery shopping this morning, my check engine light is back on. So I'm going to hook the scanner up to it and see if it's back to cylinder number 3 again. That means the head gasket sealant worked, but once I put the vehicle on the extreme conditions, then I guess the pressure got to it. So I got the scanner here, cut the vehicle off. I try to be very transparent. So my check engine light came on while I was driving home. It's got a little bit of vibration again when you put it in. So hear how quiet it is. a little bit of vibration, but nothing I can't live with. I mean, the car is 300 and something thousand miles. I don't expect it to be perfect. So I'm gonna turn it off, hook the scanner up. I'm curious to see. This is all experimental. I'm not too, bummed out about anything. So just gonna turn the key to the on position. So it's going through the process. And at this point, I got two choices. Either I can take the head off, fix the head gasket, or I can just keep clearing the check engine light. Hopefully the light will only, if it's the same problem, hopefully it will only come on when I'm under extreme load, which I don't do every day, but I'm getting ready to really start do some work with this vehicle. So it is what it is. Okay, so it has one code. Let's see what that one code is. Read. You move this rubber band a little bit out the way. All right, so okay, it's saying O2 circuit are active detected. O2 sensor circuit. No active. Okay, so it's saying one of the O2 sensors is not reading properly. So all right, maybe that could be bad O2 sensor, or maybe antifreeze got dumped into the compression system and completely contaminated the O2 sensor. So I don't know, it's a what O2 sensor is it? Bank one? It's not saying it. Okay, bank one. Okay, bank one, sensor one. So that would be the first O2 sensor, though, maybe the one before the catalytic converter. That should be bank one, sensor one. I want to say I changed that oxygen sensor before. So if it's the one that I changed before, I'll probably just take it out and clean it and see if that works. Because I know I just changed the oxygen sensor. That's kind of the reason why I've been prolonging this vehicle, because I've put a significant amount of money into like making sure that it got me through the winter, which I want to say it has. And I want to get my money back out of it. I put new tires, like I said in my previous video, new crank sensor. Yeah, new crank sensor. New just a few things where I would like to try to get at least a couple more months out of it. I've gotten all I wanted, but it's nothing major that's going on. It's not like it needs an engine or a transmission or something that is crazy. These are like parts that's like $100 or $200. Nothing that's gonna deem the vehicle undrivable. So it just makes sense to do those small things as as best and as quick as possible. So I'm going to look into removing that oxygen sensor that is saying and clear it up, or I can pour that guaranteed to pass emissions thing in the tank to see if that'll clear the oxygen sensor up. But I'm probably thinking that all the cylinders are not burning as efficient as they should be, and that's leaving a little bit of residue on the oxygen sensor, and that's causing the sensors not to read like they should. But this is the only check engine light I've gotten so far. I've been really putting this vehicle to the test. So just wanted to give you guys a follow-up. It's been a month and a half. I've been really like testing the hell out of this head gasket sealing thing, And yeah, I'm happy that it's a new problem. I'm not happy that I have a problem in general, but I'm happy that it's not the cylinder misfire. I don't want to talk you guys to death, but I wanted to give you an honest follow up to the head gasket sealant that I put in there, and what kind of usage I've been doing out of the vehicle, and what I've what has occurred since I've added the head gasket sealant, what I've been doing with the vehicle, and if any problems, what they are, and try to be as transparent as possible. This oxygen stuff, I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna probably clear the light until I can address it. Right now it's not freezing cold, but it's quite windy because it's Easter, and 30 degree temperature with 15 miles an hour wind can feel like 24. So it's nothing I gotta deal with right now. It's not stopping the vehicle from driving. I can just clear it, keep driving. If it gets worse where it's actually affecting the drivability of the vehicle, it will affect the gas miles. It will, oxygen sensors, if it's not operating properly, will affect the gas miles. But this is just my round town vehicle. Especially now that the weather is really good. I've been driving the hatch. But I just want to give you guys a follow-up. I don't want to keep rumbling on. I want to stay on topic. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. I still can't believe head gasket fixing a bottle is even possible. But I'm a curious kind of person. I always want to learn and try, because the Bible says, prove all things and steadfast. So I just wanted to see if it works. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. One love. Stay up, stay blessed, stay strong.